If you've ever wondered how websites remember your login details or how items in your online shopping cart stay there while you shop, it's not magic. It's actually all because of tiny strands of data called cookies. Today we'll cover what a cookies policy is, how you can create a cookies policy for your website, and how you as a website owner can block third-party scripts from placing cookies on your users' devices. So if you're interested in learning more, then stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's Helena here, and welcome to Privacy Policies, the place where you can generate custom-made privacy policies in seconds to help keep your business safe. So let's get right into it. What are cookies? Cookies, in their simplest form, are little clusters of data. A web server passes these data clusters through to your computer after you've landed on a website. Your computer then stores the data as files inside your browser cache. This helps identify browsing trends and patterns. Cookies then help businesses show customers relevant ads, let websites remember someone's unique preferences, which improves the visitor experience, help identify a user. Cookies are a powerful marketing and commercial tool, and businesses rely on them. There are many types of cookies, including cookies that save your passwords so you don't need to remember them whenever you visit websites, remember what sites you visited in the past so you can view your browser history, keep track of your shopping cart as you browse an online store, show you targeted ads based on your browsing behavior, and verify your login details. Bear in mind that most websites use cookies, and it's important that they tell you so. They should alert you to cookie usage as soon as you land on the website, and it should be clear where you can find further information about their cookie policy. What is a cookie policy? A cookies policy is a disclosure by a website of what cookies are used by the company, how those cookies are used to collect the private information of visitors, how the user can control the disclosure of information and use of the cookies for collection, and finally, a cookies policy allows the company to have full disclosure with its users and creates a transparency of the collection of private information. You may be more familiar with a privacy policy than you are with a cookies policy. A privacy policy tells users how you collect and manage their personal data. Although some businesses have separate cookie policies and privacy policies, others include cookie clauses in their privacy policy. We have an entire video dedicated to what a privacy policy is, so if you're interested in learning more about that, I'll have it linked in the description box below. Depending on where your company is based and who your audience is, your company can include a cookies policy or cookies clause in your general privacy policy, or you may need to separate these policies. What are the laws regarding cookies policies? The principles here are thankfully quite straightforward. Thanks to international privacy laws, including the EU's General Data Protection Regulations and the e-Privacy Directive, websites must do two things before they can install cookies in your browser or device: tell you about the cookies they use, and get your consent to using these cookies. What should my cookies policy or cookies clause include? Although some businesses include cookie clauses in their privacy policy, others have separate cookie policies and privacy policies. The best way to illustrate how this works in practice is through a few examples. The first example is of WebMD's cookie policy, which is separate from their privacy policy. This cookie policy explains when and why cookies and similar tracking technologies are used by WebMD and their partners on their websites, applications, advertisements, and other related services. In short, it tells visitors everything they need to know about cookies and what the website does with them. In the second example, Huawei does not have a separate cookie policy. Everything about cookies, including how to consent and withdraw this consent, is included in the privacy policy. Here is an extract from the relevant section in the privacy policy. Both policies are perfectly valid under the GDPR because there's no need for a separate cookie policy. So as long as the clause explains that cookies are used, what data is collected by them, what happens to the data and if it's shared with anyone, and how users can change cookie settings or revoke consent. If you want to create a cookie policy for your website but don't know where or how to start, we recommend that you use our cookie policy generator. The process is simple. Just go to our website, PrivacyPolicies.com, and click on Cookie Policy Generator, and modify the information so that it accurately matches your businesses, and voila, you'll have your cookie policy ready within minutes. You can also use our free tool, Cookie Consent, to block third-party scripts from placing cookies on users' devices. The link to that can be found in the description box below. And that's it for now. We hope that you found this video on cookie policies helpful and informative. If you have any more questions related to the topic that we didn't happen to touch on, please leave them in the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos, and we will see you in our next one.